What is up, guys? It is Marcus from Perspective Sports, and today there is a lot of draft news in regards to draft picks being traded, and I mean a lot. The Boston Celtics, Philadelphia 76ers, and possibly Chicago are in talks. The Los Angeles Lakers, Phoenix Suns, and or Sacramento, even Philly are in talks. So there's literally all of the top 5 picks are up in the air, making it next to impossible for me to do my mock draft with any sort of confidence. But we're going to look at the possibilities of each trade and break them down. But we're definitely going to start with the Boston Celtics, who own the number 1 pick, and the Philadelphia 76ers, who own the number 3 pick. Here's the gist. In this situation, Boston has the number 1 pick, and I was 99% sure they were going to take Markelle Fultz. But that might not be the case, as Philadelphia, who is enamored with Fultz, is willing to give up a lot for Fultz. But here are the 2 trades that could possibly be on the table as we speak. The first one, Boston Celtics received the number 3 overall pick, 2018 Lakers first round pick, and a future 76ers first round pick. And the 76ers get the number 1 overall pick. This is a very fair trade for both sides, as the Celtics are very high on Josh Jackson as well as Markelle Fultz. But I don't think they'll be able to get him at number 3 because LA seems to be in love with Josh Jackson and De'Aaron Fox. So this is what I think will keep the Celtics from agreeing to this deal, because the Celtics want Fultz or Jackson. They don't want Lonzo. They don't want Fox. And as of right now, I'd say Josh Jackson will be taken number 2 by LA. And Boston doesn't need any more picks. They have Brooklyn next year. They have Memphis in 2019. They have picks. Boston needs either a proven talent or a player like Markelle Fultz. And I don't really see the point in bringing in Josh Jackson because we have Jaylen Brown. But I wouldn't be opposed to it. But Boston is definitely right now looking for proven talent. Or if I'm Danny Ainge, I'll just take Markelle Fultz, a guy who I'm very high on anyway. And which leads me into the second deal that can possibly be on the table. And it's a 3-way trade between the Sixers, Bulls, and Celtics. The Celtics will receive shooting guard Jimmy Butler and a 2018 Lakers first round pick. The Bulls will receive Jahlil Okafor and the number 3 overall pick. And the Sixers will receive the number 1 overall pick. Philly makes out better than anyone in all of these deals because Philly has been looking to dump off Jahlil Okafor for some time because there's no future for Okafor in Philly. Boston gets Jimmy Butler, who definitely helps their chances to win the East, which they won't do anyway, and signing small forward free agent Gordon Hayward. Obviously getting them the proven players that they want. For Chicago, they get to jumpstart their rebuild by getting the number 3 overall pick and getting a quality young player like Jahlil Okafor. But okay, I am an avid believer in building through the draft, and it's hard for me to see Boston trading out of this entire first round. And that would be holding me back if I was Boston. But if I'm Danny Ainge, I'd also make a serious push for the Bulls' 16th overall pick in that deal. But nonetheless, these are some juicy deals placed on the table by Philadelphia. And even as an avid believer in building through the draft, they're really hard to pass up. But I don't see Boston trading out of the draft entirely or taking the risk on missing out on players like Fultz. Brian Colangelo, the Sixers' current GM, has quite the negotiating ability. And then again, we have to thank the process, a.k.a. Sam Hinkie, who left Philadelphia with all these assets to trade. Now for the Lakers, Phoenix, and Sacramento. And this one caught me off guard, if we're being honest. The Kings seem to really want to get De'Aaron Fox, but he may not be there at 5 because the Lakers really want him. So I'll admit, I was wrong. The Kings cannot afford to sit back and pray that Fox falls into their lap. And now they have to roll their sleeves up and get dirty. We're going to start with the deal between the Los Angeles Lakers, who own the 2nd overall pick, and the Phoenix Suns, who own the 4th overall pick. And the Suns are trying extremely hard, and that's a quote, to draft Lonzo Ball. But if I'm Phoenix, I'm leaning towards not trading, because if the Lakers don't trade with us, they take Josh Jackson. Philly isn't taking Lonzo because they'll be taking another Ben Simmons, ball-dominant playmaker who can't really shoot. So Lonzo would fall right into your lap at 4. And it's safe to say Jackson won't fall that far because he has personally received a guarantee from a team within the top 3 in the draft. So that means Lakers, Celtics, or Suns guaranteed him that they would draft him if he was available, and I think that's the Lakers, because Boston wouldn't be entertaining the idea of trading back with Philly, and Philly wouldn't be trying to trade up to take Fultz. So that just leaves the Lakers as the team that guaranteed him that they'll draft him. And then on Phoenix, I don't bother trading because Boston has no interest in Lonzo. Philly has no interest in Lonzo. LA seems to have guaranteed Josh Jackson that they'll draft him, which leaves Lonzo Ball falling right to you at number 4. Now, for the Kings, I don't see them having anything the Lakers or Phoenix want. So they're stuck at 5. Unless they can reach out to Philly about getting the 3rd overall pick. And this is with the deal that could be interesting because it would definitely cost Sacramento the 5th and 10th overall pick because it's interfering with what Philly is currently trying to accomplish with the Celtics. It'd be a very simple deal. The 76ers receive the 5th and 10th pick, and the Kings receive the 3rd overall pick. So it's a very simple deal for both sides. I don't think Philly would do it because they're trying to get Markelle Fultz. So trading the number 3 overall pick would all but end those negotiations. The Kings are kind of stuck at 5. Overall, this has the potential to get really crazy because I even see the Miami Heat getting involved. Pat Riley making some phone calls to the Timberwolves, Knicks, or Magic to try to get Jonathan Isaac out of Florida State. But remember, these are just the teams up top of the draft, top 5 in negotiations. Who knows what other teams are on the phone right now trying to get the job done, trying to move up. And if any more rumors or trades officially have gone down, I would definitely do a breakdown on those. I hope you enjoyed the video. I will see you soon.